What's up?
Dash! What up? What's up, man? What up, boys? Good, man. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Hillary.
I'm honored to be the coordinator of the Northampton Patriots Flag Program. Thanks everyone for coming here tonight to welcome home Jeff Vogel. This program was kicked off 14 years ago in April of 2003. And at the time I was a township supervisor. I was called to the home of one of our residents named Bernadette Heenan, who had about 12 moms at the house. And Iraq had the conflict had just broken out. We sent troops there. They said that we had our sons and daughters were over there. Is there anything that the township could do to recognize these people? So we kicked it around a while, and we thought of, how about a flag program where we'll find out what branch of service the person is, have a military flag done, put his or her name on a streamer, and invite the family. And we did it outside at our park, at the Dombrowski Memorial Park, back on April of 2003. Who knew the war was going to last that long? So when the wintertime came, there was a need to save the flags from the elements. So the supervisors and Bernadette Heenan had a flag display constructed that we took inside the building. At the time, 24 people were known. The war continued. Afghanistan took place in other hostile areas that as of today, there are 83 flags in that display. And what we said is when the person comes home, we will return the military flag and place an American flag in that display in its place. So as we stay here today, there was only one military flag left in that display, and that was Jeff's flag. And his mom and dad came to the supervisors meeting in July and placed your Army flag in the display. So we're here this evening. Jeff was able to make it back. He could not make it back in time for last night's supervisors meeting.
That's very wise, Jeff.
Very wise.
Very wise.
But as we've done for 2 or 3 of our patriots in the past, we came to the home, and that's what we're here for tonight. So the supervisors agreed to come here. We have some proclamations to present, and I guess the first thing that we should do is return your Army flag, and Chairman Barry Moore will present that to you.
That's right, Jeff. And first of all, I just want to say a few words. And I talked to my daughter, and I said, I want to say a short story. And I said, do I have permission to do that? And she said, of course, Dad, you should. My father was in the Army, like you, Jeff, and he was a private, and he fought in World War II. He came back, he went over to 43, went to North Africa and Turkey and China, and then at the end of the war, he ended up someplace in China. Then he came back, and when the war was over in August 1945, it took him until December to get back. He actually came back on Christmas Eve. And, you know, there wasn't Skype, there wasn't cell phones, but he walked through that door. My grandparents didn't know he was coming. And it was just a great story. And my father used to always tell that story all the time to our family. And to be honest, I never tired of hearing that story. It was such a great story, and I told it to my children. This is a special day for you. This is your day. And I know, I feel very confident that you'll be able to tell that story to your children and your children's children, because you have your parents here, you have all your friends here today, you have all the people in the community, you have all these veterans. Tremendous amount of support. And we can't thank you enough, Jeff, for the contribution you made. We're very proud as an American, and you know, I just can't say enough things about you, Jeff.
Hear, hear.
And one great thing, and Pete said it before, is that we now have all American flags back on our display. So
that will be in that display. Chairman Barry Moore will be taking it back to the Township building and inserting it in the proper space. I put a little yellow tag.
I saw that, I saw orders. Always listen to Marines.
So there are 83 flags in there, and if anyone knows of any resident that's serving in hostile areas, let us know so that we can reciprocate and do the same thing for them.
Okay, Andy, did you have
There
any-
are three presentations we would like to make. The
Andy
first,
would like to do one because they have to share. Oh, okay, you said first.
the first one is done by Congressman Fitzpatrick's legislative aide, Vern Riley. Vern, you're here. That's your name.
Jeff, this is the flag of the United States of America. It was flown over the United States Capitol at the request of the Honorable Brian Fitzpatrick, Member of Congress. Proudly presented to Jeff Vogel, Army Specialist 4 for the 1st Battalion, 110th Infantry, in recognition of your support and sacrifice during your tour of duty. Welcome home.
Next, we have Supervisor Eileen Silver, who's presenting on behalf of Senator Tomlinson.
If I may, this is from Senator Tomlinson, who is a Pennsylvania state senator, and he says, "Thank you for your commitment to serving our great country as an Army Specialist number 4 in the United States Army. May this certificate, offered with the best wishes of the Senate of Pennsylvania, serve as a lasting reminder of your achievement, and may you enjoy continued success in the future." So I would just like to personally also welcome you home, and talking to Mom while you've been away, and seeing all those great pictures that she was sending around and everything on Facebook. But we missed you very much, and we are very happy that you are home safely.
Thank you.
And next we have Supervisor Larry Weinstein, who has a presentation on behalf of State Representative Scott Petri.
Scott expresses his regrets. He's sorry he couldn't be here, but he's.
I don't think you'd fit. I still got it.
I'll read you a proclamation that Scott had penned by the State House. The Pennsylvania House of Representatives honors Army Specialist 4 Jeffrey Vogel, 1st Battalion, 110th Infantry Regiment, for your devotion to our country and for your patriotic sacrifice at a time of great need. Your dedication to the goal of keeping America free has served to earn you the title of Northampton Patriot. You are truly appreciated by the entire community. In this world of ordinary people, you are simply extraordinary. Scott Petri, 178th Legislative District. It is truly an honor to be able to present this to you and make Northampton proud. And our country will be a better place when we stop looking to Hollywood and the athletics for our heroes, because we got a hero right here.
Here, here.
Thank you.
Jeff, on behalf of the Warriors Watch Riders, we'd like to welcome you home.
Thank you.
It's an honor to be able to give you a little bit of excitement in your last
Yeah, thanks for the
last
ride. That was awesome.
It was getting a little cold out there, so we're glad you showed up when you did.
Sorry about that.
We'd like to honor you with a few of our
Previous Army men. Thank you.
I wish I would have gotten something like that.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
This is I'm going to start from the prior block. We honor spares like yourself, first responders, fire guys who had your name. There's a caption that goes along with it that I want to read before I am part of an American flag. I have flown over home to the U.S. of A, but I can no longer fly. The sun and the wind have caused me to be tattered and torn. These carriers remind us that we are forgotten.
One more.
Picture.
Got it? We don't want to hold up the production.
Good. Great.
American Indian was the first defender of the American soil. Those warriors came back from battle. The stories of the heroism were told by the color of the beads they go on their vest. These are your warrior beads. Gold beads at the top represents the Gold Star families. Those are the horse and the honor defense of my nation. Blue beads at the bottom represent those that defend her today. You and your family. Black is for the POW, MA, issue. They all surround the cause of our flag. The blue at the top represents our first freedom. The star in the heavens, in God we trust. White is for the purity of the cause. Red is for the blood that's been shed to protect our nation. You are a true American warrior. I appreciate your service.
I'd like to do a hats off to these veterans that showed up. Some call them motorcycle riders, some call them warriors, but they're all veterans, true and blue. And this was put together literally, Janice, I guess, as far as they're concerned, 48 hours notice, if that. So, but they are there every time that you ask for them. They are there, and as I do, and as I'm sure they do, and I was telling some of the others here tonight, I served during the Vietnam era, and never went to Vietnam, but when I came home, I was born and raised in South Philly. I never experienced the people spitting on me, calling names, and that kind of a thing. A lot of my friends did, though, and I vowed that if I could ever do this, we will never forget our veterans, and that's why I love doing this kind of a thing.
And welcome home, guys.
I wanted to note that 2 of our 82 flag recipients never made it back home safe and sound. They were killed in action, and the first one was Army PFC Bobby Dombowski Jr., and the other was Army Master Sergeant Ken Elwell. Their American flags that are in that display I mentioned are front and center with a black streamer that contains their name. And we'll never forget the service that they gave while paying the ultimate price. In the case of Bobby Dombowski, it was 10 years ago on May 24th, 2007, and Ken Elwell was 6 years ago on July 17, 2011. So Jeff, it was an honor and a privilege to be here tonight. I wish you all the best. Enjoy your post once in a while on Facebook. But, you know, stay safe. Thank God you're back.
Yeah, it was all mine, Mr. Palestine. Thank you so much.
I also give a shout out to my brethren from the Marine Corps League. They always come by at one of these things, and thank you guys for. We're still giving a new rock. Go ahead, guys. Thanks, everyone, for coming.
Thank you guys so much. Really.
Everybody, there's some food here.